BlizzCon 2010.
Good morning. My name is Gary Plattner, and I'm one of the lead artists on the World of Warcraft team. Thank you, thank you. I love BlizzCon. Who here has never been to BlizzCon before, and this is your very first time? Wow, nice. Well, I know the rest of you know that we are a very close family. And I guarantee that you will make friends here that will last a lifetime. All right. Couple of quick announcements. Remember to keep all hands and arms inside the convention center at all times. And due to fire regulations, seating is very limited for all of the amazing activities that will be taking place in this hall, including the panels, the tournaments, and our closing night concert. So, if you leave one of those programs, you may not be able to get back into this hall, okay? Also, don't forget to pick up your BlizzCon souvenir programs after this opening ceremony. You can find them near the queue lines for the demo areas or at the guest service desks, which are located between Hall B and Hall C, and also out in the convention center lobby. All right? Okay. I'm going to bring Mike out here in a moment, but before I do, we need to go over some appropriate audience reactions, okay? Very easy, you're going to do them with me. There's only 3 of them, and the first one goes something like this. All right, yeah, okay. Okay, you think you can do that with me? All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, yeah, okay, all right. Okay, that's really a courtesy clap. That's something you're going to do if you're really not sure what Mike just said. You don't even know what's going on, but man, you're just happy to be here. Woo, yeah. Okay, good job. All right, the second one is mostly verbal, not a whole lot of clapping. It just goes something like this. Oh, wow, oh my God, woo! I think you've heard that one before, and I think you all can do it with me. You ready? On 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow! Woo! Yeah! Well, awesome, good job. That sounded really weird. Okay, last one, and I think you know what this is, and I'm not going to do it with you because I want everybody to go crazy. I need people to be as loud as you can. I want them to hear it all the way back in Korea. Can you get loud for me? All right, now let's try it with me. Let's try it with me. On 3, ready? 1, 2, 3, go crazy! All right. Excellent, excellent. Well, I think you guys are more than ready to get the thing started. Are you ready? All right. Let's get going. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please give a crazy loud welcome for our CEO and co-founder, Mr. Mike Morhaime.
Good morning, fellow gamers. Welcome to BlizzCon 2010. I look forward to Blizzcon every year because it's a chance for me to spend time with the most passionate, creative, and fun community of gamers anywhere. I know that a lot of you have traveled very far to be here. We have people at Blizzcon from all 50 states and from 28 countries around the world. Thank you for choosing to spend the next 2 days here with us in Anaheim. We're going to have a great time. This year is a very special year for Blizzard. In addition to launching StarCraft II and preparing for the upcoming launch of Cataclysm, all in a single year, we are in the midst of celebrating some pretty epic milestones as well. Back in June, we celebrated the 10th anniversary of Diablo II. World of Warcraft turned 5 last year, and the global World of Warcraft community is now 12 million strong and growing. Just to put that number in perspective, if we took every World of Warcraft player and lined them up to go to Disneyland, then based on my calculations, we would hit max capacity at the park for nearly 5 months straight. That's pretty awesome. This coming February will mark Blizzard Entertainment's 20th anniversary. Things were very different when Alan, Frank, and I decided to start this company back in 1991. There was no World Wide Web. Britney Spears was a 9-year-old making her first appearance on Star Search. We had cell phones, but they were about the size of this podium. That was the year Terminator 2 Judgment Day was released. Who would have believed back then that the Terminator would eventually become our governor? And back then, there were only 3 great Star Wars movies in existence, as opposed to... Okay, well, maybe some things haven't changed. I'm just kidding. It really is a remarkable thing when you look at how this company and our community have grown together over the years. Our success and adventures would not have been possible without all of you. So on behalf of everyone at Blizzard, I'd like to thank you for keeping us on our toes and keeping to elevate gaming throughout the world. I'd like you all to give yourselves a huge round of applause. Thank you. In addition to all of you here today in Anaheim, we're fortunate to have more than 100,000 people across more than 100 countries watching BlizzCon live, online, and on television via DirecTV. Regardless of whether you're joining us at home or in person, you're going to see a lot of new things here at BlizzCon this year. For starters, the StarCraft II development team has been working on 4 custom games using the map editor, including Star Jeweled, The Ire Chef, Left to Die, and Blizzard Dota. Those of you in attendance here will be the first people in the world to try them out. And the best part is that we will be releasing these custom games for free to StarCraft II players over Battle.net in the coming months. We will also be featuring 3 custom games from the community map-making contests. And our hats are off to the designers who came up with some pretty creative ideas. This year at BlizzCon, we also have 2 brand new stages for you to check out in Hall B. The Artist stage will feature artists showing their creative process on the large stage screens and answering questions from the audience. On the Game Show stage, lore buffs will have a chance to compete in Warcraft, StarCraft, and Diablo contests for some great prizes. We're also doing something completely new this year called Blizz Chat, which will be a series of live community discussions complete with a Blizzard moderator. Head upstairs to Hall A to participate in the topic of your choice. I want to take a moment to recognize a truly amazing contribution that you folks made this past year. Thanks to your generosity in purchasing the charity Pandaren Monk Pet, we were able to donate more than $1.1 million to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. That is a huge amount. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, guys. Let me have a big for the Horde. Awesome. Is the Alliance here? Good. Just checking. I'm very pleased to announce that we'll be offering another charity pet, the Moonkin Hatchling, and it'll go on sale in November. So check the website for more details about that. In the coming months, we will also be auctioning off some actual World of Warcraft server hardware, all of which was used to run specific realms that you've actually played on. 100% of the net proceeds will be donated to charity. Speaking of World of Warcraft, this wasn't such a great year for the Lich King. Thanks to you, Arthas has been slain about 489,000 times. I want to give a quick shout out to all our players in China. As you know, Wrath of the Lich King launched there back in August, and it was awesome to finally welcome all of them to Northrend. Hello, China. Another reason 2010 is a big year for Blizzard is that this is the first time since 1998 that we will have launched 2 games in the same year. I guess you could say it sort of feels like a double rainbow year for us. All the way across the sky. What does it mean? As you're probably aware, back on July 27th, we launched StarCraft II simultaneously on 5 continents and in 11 different languages, an accomplishment of truly global proportions. When we debuted the Ghost of the Past cinematic trailer shortly before release, you guys made it the single most watched video on YouTube that week. That's right, for at least 1 week, one glorious week, the Terran Marines managed to defeat Justin Bieber. Within 2 days of release, you all helped make StarCraft II the biggest PC game of 2010 and the fastest selling strategy game of all time. And by the end of 1 month, the StarCraft II community was already 3 million players strong. Together with StarCraft II, we also launched the new Battle.net service. To date, more than 91 million StarCraft II ranked matches have been played on the new Battle.net. There have been hundreds of esports competitions featuring Blizzard games this year, such as those hosted by Major League Gaming and the Electronic Sports League. In addition, GOM TV kicked off the first season of the Korean Global StarCraft II League. The total prize pool for the GSL this year is more than $500,000, the single largest prize pool in the history of StarCraft esports. As many of you know, a player named Fruit Dealer recently came out of retirement, and he won $90,000 in the first season championship of GSL.